Welcome back to another episode of Autodidacting Philosophy using this book. In today's episode, Socrates has now been killed, and we're moving on to Plato and what Plato did and his philosophy. 2 points I want to hit in this episode. One, it turns out that Plato was called Plato because of his broad shoulders. So insert GigaChad meme here. Two, and the thing that I'm going to talk about, is the discussion that it went into of vitalism, or the Nietzschean kind of ethos. It's been talked about forever. Basically, the idea is, does might make right? Is a handful of might better than a bag full of right? Is morality basically just a scheme to suppress the higher impulse of man? Is morality just a way to say, hey, just be weak and comply rather than rise up to whatever next level? It's kind of views morality as oppression, and it hits a valid point. Like, a lot of morality is that. It is kind of a way of the herd suppressing the individual, but it might be myopic in that sense. I think there's a broader, some morality isn't that. Some morality is and some morality isn't. It definitely appeals to a certain part of my soul. It's like you feel that society and its rules are squeezing in on you sometimes. And I think that basically everybody feels this at some point, is like, ah! And so that's kind of where that comes from, is like when you look at the evolution of morality and the different moralities of different cultures, you realize that like these things are kind of arbitrary. There's not like a universal morality. A bunch of people have a bunch of different ethics about a bunch of different stuff. Is morality just like a tool of the elites to suppress the herd? Is that is kind of the main question. Is it a tool of tyrants to impose on the people that makes them good little boys and not rebel and stuff like that? And not even opposed from top down. Is it opposed by your fellow man to keep you in line? Like, is it kind of this function of just keeping you stuck, not stepping out into a Promethean jump into whatever comes next, but kind of just stuck as whatever your predefined role is? It's interesting because Nietzsche, he was born in like 1840, I think. And that was his main philosophy, but it's been talked about forever. This idea of the overman who can throw off the chains of society and really step into the next level, whatever that is. Yeah, and so it has its roots way back in the day in Plato's time. And that's I think I covered it. So I guess the takeaway is to consider in your own life what role morality plays and which parts of morality are tools of conformity by the subconscious minds of our peers to subtly control you and keep you contained from breaking out, and which parts of morality aren't that. Which parts of morality are actually based and valid. That's the main question. So we're going to leave it there. That was enough of a ramble for today. That is episode 3, so stick around for episode 4. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy. I love you, Godspeed, and I'll see you in the next one, which is going to be tomorrow.